Rope access is a topic of our today's video, and right now I am walking towards the project where my guys already doing rope access window cleaning. My job today is to take a look at what exactly going on there and give you an insight about rope access window cleaning works. As you can see, I'm passing right now at the blocked area, so this is the area of the access, and I'm pretty sure guys will drop the ropes any minute because they already start their drop, and later I will go up on the roof and show you what's going on up there. And as you can see behind me, there's a bus stop, and it's just a small tip for anybody who's doing estimates for window cleaning in areas like this with rope access. Bus stops, this is always something that you need to consider, just because a lot of people will be standing here. Right now it's morning, nobody's there, but as experience show me, closer to the noon, there's gonna be a lot of people standing, waiting for the bus, getting out from the bus, getting into the bus. Cleaning areas like this as early as possible is probably an ideal thing to do. And also you need to make sure you have a good barricade in front of the building to make sure, you know, that your access zone and the hazard zone is kind of blocked and people not standing, smoking or staying in their phones. Because right now, a lot of people, like that guy, for example, you see he's right where the building is. And you want to avoid having people underneath. So usually you have a flagman. In this case, I'm going to be watching the people while the guys are on this side of the drop. You see the guy standing right next to the window, but our drop is a little bit aside. We blocked more than we actually need to. I mean, this is New York City. You cannot block everything, but you need to block something in order to minimize that hazard zone. Keep watching. I'll show you more and tell you more about the projects like this. While we're waiting for the guys to show up from the terrace and drop down the ropes, like and subscribe this video. Check other videos that I have about rope access window cleaning. I have really cool project that we cleaned last year. It's I did a drop. I personally did a drop from 50-story building, and it's very cool. One of the most amazing feelings that you could ever have. Okay, so rope is on the ground, and remember one thing: always measure the distance from your roof to the bottom, just because you need to make sure that your rope will actually land on the ground. Because believe me or not, in some cases, I even been in situations like that when I was just starting. When you went on, especially when the building has multiple terraces, you drop the rope on one terrace, then you end up on that terrace. Could be 6th floor down, right? And then you're dropping your ropes down to the next elevation, and they end up that you don't have enough rope, and you don't know what to do in that case. There's no other way to get out from that terrace, so you need to ask your whoever is down here on the ground to reset your ropes. You have to make sure that the person who's down here know what to do, or you just need to ask the other guys who's hanging, and hopefully they don't have the same situation as you have, and your ropes will get to the bottom. The third thing, don't go on a rope if you don't know if you're gonna get down safely, right? You need to make sure that you talk with your team, and they all understand what to do in certain cases. Not enough rope, you are on the terrace, I mean, call the super, ask them to get you out through the apartment. Often they don't like that, but it is what it is. Things happened, and if you need to coordinate with the building about things like that, then it's something that has to be done. And this is for the guys who actually do the work. When I see things like that, you see this, like, it's too much rope. When it's too much rope, it means that's too much work, right? And I'm, as the business owner, I don't like when it's the unnecessary work need to be done, right? So this is too much work. I don't know why. I mean, it's better, of course, to have too much than not enough, but it's way too much. I don't know. I think next drop, they're gonna adjust it, and it's not gonna be a pile of rope just sitting on the ground. Okay, someone is going on a drop right now, this is how it looks from the bottom. Okay, so as I said, guys, look behind me. Look how many people there. And like 10 minutes ago, there was nobody there. And right now, guys, they are on a drop and people stay here. So I better keep watching them. So I go. And I want to remind you, if you are in New York or surrounding area and you are looking for professional rope access window cleaning, commercial window cleaning team, just want to let you know, Total Window Service is ready to help you. We work all over Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, cleaning any type of building with a rope access, mostly 20-story, 15-story buildings. Small building like this. This one is small. This one is about 7 floors. So if you need help with that, give us a call, get a quote from us. We know there's a big competition for window cleaning, but we're trying to do our job good, precise, and you'll definitely gonna be happy with the service we're providing. We are watching the trends with rope access equipment. We train our staff constantly, and all the latest technologies and equipment we're trying to use. We have all new equipment and we checking our equipment on a regular basis. Guys get training on it, and we're trying to use it as much as we can to be more efficient and to have better performance when we doing rope access works. And the windows here are pretty dirty. This building, I think we bid for this building last year, and they probably didn't clean it last year. So this year it's a little bit different. Windows got dirty even more, and we're cleaning it. And very important aspect, just look at the technician in the middle. So you see, when we're cleaning the windows and we have this type of Aluka bond panels or just stainless steel metal underneath, we are trying to clean it also, although it's like not part of the job, but we cannot leave the dirty runoffs of water on the drops that we do. So he's gonna be cleaning not just glass, but the metal along his drop, just to make sure that we're gonna leave a nice uniform building after the job. So here, obviously, the job was just for window cleaning, and these panels were not included in the price. But as we clean the windows and dirty water runs down and we have to touch it up, have to clean it. So we're trying to leave your building as clean as possible. So depending on what you have on the roof and how your ropes will be attached directly to the drop, you need to do the planning of how your building will work and how you're going to be efficient in the specific area. So right now, as we're doing on a busy street, guys are trying to be as close as possible to each other, so we could block a certain area with the cones as we have it in here. And sometimes I even ask them to go 1, 2, 3, so they all 3 together. So we're just gonna be moving the areas with the cones as we go. But here, I mean, it's a busy street, but it's not that much, and we have a pretty wide sidewalk. So they blocked a bigger area and they skipped the drop between them. So next time when they go on a second drop, they don't need to reset their ropes. They just gonna move them to a different location close to them and continue the drop. This way, they're gonna save around 20-30 minutes versus reattaching the ropes every time when they go on a drop. And if one guy goes faster, he's free to move to the next drop without taking his ropes through all of the other guys, right? So if you understand what I'm saying. So this is like the good way of doing work efficient. Okay, so you can see one of the guys using steel wool. So the bottom part of the window definitely has more of the hard water stains, and steel wool, that's a good tool to remove that oxidation. I will leave the link in the comment for window cleaning tools, including steel wool, our Amazon affiliate link, so you could see and purchase it if you looking to have a steel wool similar that we are using for window cleaning. Okay, so Michael, he's checking the glass. There's some scratches were noted on the glass, and there's a lot of them. So things like this, you cannot overlook. You have to be always aware about them, note them, take videos, pictures if possible, and report it to the management, to the building super at least, so they understand that this is existing scratches. You see this windows are still dirty. Nobody touched them from our team. So I don't know how it's up there, but I'm sure guys will take pictures and note. Now we can see the clear difference between clean window on the left and dirty window on the right. It's a very dirty windows. And we're cleaning everything all the way to the ground. And we have some obstacles in front of the glass. Okay guys, and here is our roof. It's a nice roof. I haven't been here, honestly. So it's a nice big area. We have some air conditioners. They have some steel structures. We have a structure over here that we can use for rope access. After all, we can use entire bulkhead to wrap around the rope and use it for the drop. Okay, so before going on a drop, you have to make sure your ropes are parallel to the drop. No big angle from your anchor points, and make sure you have a rope protection. So here is, we can see how we're going on a drop. Keep the rope protector on a rope. That's how it's done. Okay, so if you're ready to go on a parapet like Michael did already, make sure that you have your face up on the safety rope. In this case, he's using orange rope as a safety rope and white rope as a main line. So he has a rope protector with this nice clip. I definitely recommend this. This is very convenient and useful pin for the rope protector. Very easy and fast to set it up and to position your rope protector. You can also use standard rope. In many of my protectors we have a standard ropes, but this is one of the fancy things that Michael likes. And don't forget to lock your protector, because if the rope swings, your rope end up scrubbing the edge of the metal. In this case, it's not a big deal. This metal is very soft and the edge is smooth, so the rope most likely will not be damaged. So you have to always consider the environment that you work in, and you need to think about any potential scenario that could happen, and make sure that you made the precautions in order to, to make sure in any case nothing will happen. But the best practice is just do it by the rules. If the rope protector has to be closed, Michael, it has to be closed, right? So I'm gonna go and close it for him. Here we go. I have to keep my employees safe. All right, so let's check what Michael has. Okay, so he has two ropes right in here. This is his main line. You see how stretchy he is because he's hanging right now. The red rope is safety line. So it's a little bit deviated to the side, right? But we have this AC units here. I mean, it's not a good thing to rely on the AC in case he needs to hang on this rope. He's probably gonna slide somewhere here with his safety rope, maybe even not. So this, I would say, is still okay because he has this AC. If he didn't have any type of obstacle in here, I think he would need to use his safety line to attach somewhere in that area, and these two ropes will go parallel. That's technically an ideal thing. But Michael is thinking ahead. He set up the ropes over there, and he's gonna do two drops from this position without resetting the ropes. I think that's what was his idea in here. Now let's climb up there to see how Roman set his ropes. Okay, so checking Roman's attachment points. Okay, so he's using these steel railings. It's one big structure going all the way across, bolted on the bottom, and also attached to this fire escape. I think this is very good and safe anchor point. So he's using two separate poles over here and his ropes going from here to there. The one thing I would suggest to Roman, this is, I mean, he's not going down, so he's not side loading his carabiner. It's going in that direction, so this is fine as well. He also put load sharing for his main rope with the safety rope to kind of lock all this system and kind of load both pulls at the same time. It's a very good attachment. It's a little bit going to the side. I would say a little bit too much. I would suggest to move a little bit to the left, but the drop is over there. So my best suggestion would be to using this pole. But since it's far away, it's still working, and it's not a big slide, and the slide will probably not occur in this situation. Okay, so I'm gonna show you also not just good things, but the bad things as well, because we are all human. We all learning every day. Sometimes we overlook some things, right? But this is the thing that I would not recommend to any rope access worker. It's to twist your ropes. It can make a difficulty in case of rescue. It could be a very bad situation. You may be trapping your safety line with your main line. It's all twisted. Rope management must be maintained all the time, and your ropes must be parallel when you do rope access window cleaning. Okay, so guys went on the second drop, and while they are doing the drop, I'm standing here on the bottom thinking about my business and about something else that I would like to do. And the thing is obvious. I just estimated the building for the graffiti removal. So we have 1, 2 acid graffitis on the storefront of this building. So I'm gonna have to just go around entire building, check out all these spots with the acid graffiti, and we're gonna present the quote to the management and see maybe they will be interested on removing that. You see, there's another graffiti over here. So 3 spots, it's just on one side of the street. 3. Let's see more. Let's see. Over here. So you see, they are right now under construction and they have a brown paper on the windows. And I always say in my videos, brown paper attracts vandals. Try to make it nicer when you do construction. I don't know, use window film like black opaque, white opaque, frosted film. These type of films, they look nice and the storefront look nice. But when you have a brown paper like this, it's just doesn't look good. And that's why the vandals, they come over and they spray it with a graffiti. Maybe there's some kind of trend between them to spray the storefront under construction. I don't know, maybe. If you know somebody who does it, ask them and tell me what is the trend with graffitis. How they choose which store they're gonna hit. All right, that's really interesting to know. Okay, guys, please remember, every project you do, commercial, residential window cleaning, make sure you will check the glass before cleaning it. You will always find some scratches, in some case a lot of scratches, and you don't want to take responsibility on your shoulders. It's very hard to tell the customer after you clean the window that you did not scratch the glass, because in many cases nobody sees those scratches and nobody even notices them, but they will start noticing them after the cleaning. All right, so right now our job is to notify management about the scratches, let them know, take pictures, take videos as much as we can to give enough proof, and so they can understand that this is existing scratches and we did not scratch the glass when we was cleaning this windows. So the other thing, you got to find super site manager, whoever is in the building from the management, and show them. Make sure you know the name of the person, note it in your work order. Who did you show the scratches to, and who knows that there was existing scratches? That's the key thing to keep your business safe. Okay, drops are done. Guys are bringing the ropes up. From this point, it's all routine work. I showed you pretty much, not everything, but some part of our work. If you have some question or you would like to see something different and what we do, let me know in the comment, and I will try to make a video about that topic. So like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.